Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris Rudnick here, and today we're gonna be finishing the downpipe and the exhaust, but Alex actually got his car stuck right there, so Dan's bringing his big truck out to pull it out. That thing's a monster. This giant truck has no power steering. You got it. Woo! Are you out? Yeah, he's out. He's out. Alright, you're unhooked. That thing's such a beast. Alright, so Dan's gonna take me for a ride in this thing. I hope I don't die. I'm kind of scared.
It's just a truck.
It's just a truck.
How fast can it be?
Oh! Jesus Christ!
I have no power steering. It's so hard.
This thing's a monster.
Oh, it's so bumpy. So bumpy. I see a power steering fucking thing flopping around.
How'd you guys break it?
I don't know. I told Alex to bring it over to drag a car.
And it broke?
Yeah, and then we didn't have power steering after that.
Burnout. Why don't you daily this thing?
I'm gonna sell it.
This thing's a monster.
This thing was a two-wheel drive, straight six. Now it's got the beefiest fucking axles I could get, and a built 302.
Little hill climb. Oh shit!
Alright, that's enough.
Man. Alright, so me and Alex, we had to put this down there and we marked it down there so we can drill a hole into it so Dan can weld the bung on. Alright, so I'm going to take the manifold off real quick because the downpipe gets in the way of the external wastegate right here. So pretty much we can't put my little dump back on because the downpipe's in the way, so it's just going to be shooting flames towards that. So I'm going to take this off. The turbo's already disconnected. And Dan's going to cut this piece right here and he's going to flip it so the external wastegate is actually facing this way. So we can actually, we're probably going to make it come right out the fender. Put a hole right there so I just shoot flames. And right now Alex is just getting that all cleaned up. We need that for part of the exhaust, so that's what I'm doing right now. Let's do it.
A little lube on there.
Go ahead. She liked it.
Oh yeah.
Lubing her up. She smells better too.
Put it more deep.
Harder. She gets dry fast.
It's a dirty girl.
Your blade must not please her. Alright, so Dan just welded that right there, so it's facing this way. So now it's anti-fireproof.
A screamer?
Yeah, I did.
Screamer's gonna come right out.
Yeah, right here.
Right out there. So you can just burn the whole side of his car every time he's wide open.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be great.
As long as it looks neat, I don't care.
It'll look cool. Don't worry.
Alright, so we got the manifold back on, we got the turbo back on, and the external, she's mint. Got a lot of clearance right there, so you ain't gotta worry about anything. So we're just gonna put a pipe all the way, well, boom, right there, and it's gonna come out, and we're actually gonna make it come up like this and put a tractor flap on it, even though that's not gonna do anything because it's not an exhaust, but it's gonna be mint.
Wait, I'm not doing that part. I wasn't told about that part.
Oh, I'm doing that part. I'm doing that part.
He can do it on his own.
So right here, this is part of the intake. Dan, you care to explain this?
So, I forgot because I had a customer come and I had to leave for a second. Look how warped this thing got so warped.
It's alright though.
From MIG welding.
That's JDM.
Yeah.
That's street cred right there.
I'm gonna straighten it out because it looks like butthole. Like serious butthole. Yeah, that's why I hate MIG welding. I like TIG welding. What was I explaining?
Like, I don't know.
Okay. So, on this thing, why did we paint it? We painted it before I finished it. So now we gotta grind the paint off. I'm gonna straighten it out so it doesn't look like a shitty potato chip. And I welded that on because that's where the idle air is gonna go into. And then I have to make another one that comes off of it, and that's gonna be vacuum reference for the canister and some other shit that needs a vacuum reference. I don't know what I'm explaining.
And then the intake goes right there. And then I'll explain it over here. So that plate drills into this hole and that hole right there, if you can see that. And then it sits like that. And then this just plops in like this. And then that goes onto that, and you got yourself a mint JDM intake. Literally, JD fucking M right there.
The only tube I had that was close enough to the size is actually part of his EGR tube. So yeah, custom. There you go.
Saving dollars. So my wideband, my fucking Innovate, that I literally put in this car like maybe three weeks ago, maybe a month ago, is already burnt out. Burnt out. So I'm gonna just throw it in for shits and giggles just to have it in there. And I'm gonna plug it in, and then I'm gonna email Innovate and be like, what's up? Hopefully they'll send me a new sensor. If not, I'm gonna have to buy one because I need it and safety. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in now.
That's Harbor Freight, dude, right there. Look at that.
You digging that Harbor Freight? Oh my god.
The one-time use bits. They should really just write that on them and save the hassle, you know, to
They
buy
really
more at
should.
the store.
That's so
Burning oil, dude. Burning oil.
If you guys haven't checked out Alex's YouTube, right here, go subscribe to him. Some mint vlogs.
Let's give this a shot. See how cool it is. I think I'm just gonna get the bit for that size and go past that step.
Yeah, then she'll be good.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so right now it's just open downpipe. I'm a fucking asshole and I didn't buy a gasket for the manifold, so It's just pissing out of the manifold if you want to check it out. Alright guys, so good news is the downpipe's on. It's just open downpipe like I said. I don't know if you can see the smoke right here, but it's smoking right outside the manifold, so
That's just all the shit burning off the drilling.
yeah, but it's just got a huge exhaust leak right off the manifold, so we're gonna put one of those in before I drive it, and the parts stores are closed because it's like 11:30. But if you guys like this video, give it the thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe for more, subscribe if you want, and let's hear one more fucking exhaust sound. Alright, so quick rundown about like everything that got done while I was here. Dan, I put this in at first, and I made a video on it for the people that saw it for the 10 minutes that it was up. But I completely fucked it up, and I completely did it 110% wrong, because I read some forum, and I thought it was right, but it was wrong. So he redid that for me, and it routes to like there, and all that fancy stuff.
That's a whole different catch can. So there's actually a mounting block that I welded on the back of it. Then I threaded it for the bung that went here that gets a vacuum reference from the intake. And then these two go to the valve cover. And then there's a breather on the back in case it can't suck it through the intake fast enough.
I bought this breather for 62 cents.
Yep.
And yeah, like I said, needs a gasket. And right here for the intake, everything. Pretty fancy. And then this bracket.
So the lines don't bounce around.
Yeah. Just to clean it all up.
Oh, and a downpipe.
And a downpipe. And all I need to do is to go to Club Lewis's. I gotta make a heat shield from right here to right here, just blocking my brake lines, because I guess this isn't safe, you know, having this downpipe right here and your brake lines right here.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of all this fuel shit.
Shh, nah.
Okay, I'll secretly do that. Yeah, we gotta put clamps on.
Yep. But she ain't going home tonight just because of the gasket. But at least it's together for now.
I'm tired.
Yeah, it's 11:30, and now I gotta go home and edit this and wait till 2 in the morning for it to upload, and then I gotta go to school. So I'll see you guys at 2 in the morning.